When I first ventured into strength training, I played around a lot with resistance bands, big rubber stretchy bands, because they're cheap, they're portable, and I could take them with me on vacation. Hadn't figured out the whole body weight thing just yet. The problem with these sorts of devices is that the tension or the resistance on them increases as you stretch it out, which they say, that's great, makes you work harder. But the problem is your resistance goes in a curve like this. Yes, it's higher here, but it's also less on each of the 2 points. So like if I was doing a pull down, less resistance here, more, tight, and then I would lose it. When you're looking to build muscle, again, it's time under tension, more tension under more time. So when I changed over to more of weights, what ended up happening was the resistance was more like this. Okay, so it just peaked there and there. So it was more tension on these, so it was more total time under tension. So that's why I believe weights or some sort of a weight training, body weight is still weight training, is better than using springs, rubber bands, bending things, Bowflex, Soloflex, that sort of deal. Still works okay, it's not bad, but using weight against gravity is best. But this is still going on even when you're using weight. Because remember, tension is controlled by your mind, your brain. It's not controlled by a weight. So even if the resistance is this high, a lot of times we still have this going on. And the reason is because our mental control over certain muscles decreases at certain points in the range of motion. Classic case in point, glutes and hamstring activation in squats. This is why when people do very deep squats, they fall over backwards. So as they're standing, this is like you're standing up, everything's turned on, and you squat down, on either point, and you're losing tension. You're losing, even if the weight's the same, you're losing tension. Because there's less tension a lot of times at the extension of the muscle than the flexion. This is why people like to flex with a fully contracted muscle. Another case in point, pull-ups. When you're fully hanging, a lot of people have trouble engaging their lats, their shoulders, and their biceps when they're fully hanging. They got them up at the top, but as they come down, it's like, and it doesn't have to fully turn off, but the tension is less. So the challenge to you is to build mind-muscle control so you can have just as much tension here as you do here. There, same thing. It takes practice, it takes that mind-muscle connection, and my chain training PDF over at the Red Delta Project will help with this. But be aware of it so you have tension is constant throughout the entire range of motion, every rep, every set, and you'll get far more muscle building tension off of every rep you do for a longer time. So more time, more tension, more muscle. Be fit, live free. If you enjoyed this video, I appreciate you hitting that like button down below. Please subscribe to my channel. New content coming out every day. And if you have questions or anything you want me to address, just drop it down in the comments section down below and I'll probably get to it in the next week or two. Thanks for watching.